I'm going to give you a few tips on how to get more perch on the bank when you're ledgering with bait. So the first thing we'll talk about is the rig itself. I've got some of the Drennan kits where you get the run rings, the buffer bead and a little anti-tangle sleeve with a small 1.5 ounce lead, and I've got a 6 pound fluorocarbon hook link. The most important thing with this style of perch fishing is they feel no resistance. Then on the end of the rig I've got a size 8 hook, so I put my baits on using a quick stop and a quick stop needle. There's a couple of other things you can do to reduce it even more. By pointing the rod directly at the rig, it'll reduce the resistance even more. Fish a very light bobbin on a nice long drop, and the reason you do that, as that bobbin's lifting up, you can get to the rod, you want to pick it up and strike before they feel the resistance of the bait runner. So once those rigs are in position, you need to feed the swim. And my favourite bait to attract the perch has to be red maggots. And as well as red maggots, I quite often feed a bit of chopped worm, and another great bait is to chop up some prawns and put them in the swim as well. So the last thing we need to talk about is the hook baits themselves, and that's lobworms and prawns. Now when I use the lobworms, I've got a great little tip. I inject a little bit of air into the worms and then put a split shot about 1 inch or 2 beneath the hook. That worm will wiggle above the bottom of the lake, and it will definitely get you more bites if it's not hard on the bottom. Now when it comes to the prawns, I like using the jumbo ones, so I think it sorts out the bigger fish. Now I'm confident if you follow those tips that I've given today, and that could help you put a nice big perch on the bank this winter.